What's up, guys? Jeremy here from MTG headquarters, doing what we do best, cracking open stuff that you might want to buy. This is the holiday gift box that Wizards put out for Christmas. Let's see if it says anything. Okay, so we got a pretty sweet display on the back here. So you get a storage box that holds about 2,000 cards, 6 illustrated plastic dividers, a sticker sheet for customizing the dividers, 4 RTR booster packs, an alternative art Dreg Mangler, and a 20 card Return to Ravnica basic land pack. So, I mean, for the price, I want to say this is right around 20 bucks. So if you do the math, 4 packs at $4 each, that's 16 bucks. You're getting the altered art Dreg Mangler. I don't know if you want to put a value on that, maybe $1. So 15 bucks. So you're basically paying $5 for a box and some stickers. I do really like the customized stickers because you can actually reuse them on other boxes and things like that. The 2,000 cards box might be a great place to just maybe put your uncommons, or actually how I'm going to use it, I'm just going to put my deck boxes in this box so that when I go out and play, right, I might bring 6 or 10 decks with me, put them all in here, might put some cards in sleeves that I want to trade or sell, and kind of just go rock some Magic. And it's a really sweet looking box. I'm surprised they didn't do like on the fat packs where they have like this wrapper that has a cool poster. But I mean, like I said, you get the 4. Oh, maybe they did. Let's see here. Oh, this box is rad. Nothing going on with the sleeve, but this box is really rad. If you're giving someone a gift for Christmas and you have like a $20 price cap, what a great gift idea. I think that's probably what Wizards had in mind. As you guys know, as Magic players, some poor soul gets your name in the gift exchange and they don't know where the hell to go. I mean, you can get this kind of stuff from Walmart and whatnot. Look, actually, this is awesome. This is really cool. You have all these sticker toppers for the rarities, the colors, the type of spells, the guild. Actually, I changed my mind. This is really awesome. Now, this might be available somewhere else for cheap, but you've got all these little stickers. The sticker sheet's actually pretty cool. There's a Secret Santa thing going on YouTube right now, run by our good friend, Mr. Lubufu. I bet you someone would be pretty pumped to just get this sheet, maybe in a little something, because this is super useful. All right, let's open up the dividers, because the art on these look pretty neat. Oh, actually, these are nice. They're hard plastic, not cheap cardboard. And look at the full art. Look at this. Just kind of showing you how they look. These are cool just in general. You could write right on them, put your stickers on them, whatever. Obviously, here's your box. And then in here, you see we've got our lottery tickets here. The Dreg Mangler. Let me open this so you can see the alternative art. It's also foil. I don't know if that shows up good enough, but obviously this is a great card for drafting. I mean, 3/3 with haste and scavenge. Usually when you have scavenge, it bumps it up another land. We got our lands here. And let's open our packs, because, that's what we do. Maybe we'll get some shock lands in here and really make it worth it. Oh, we got a foil hiding in the back. We're going to just go over the uncommons and rares. Call of the Conclave. I use this in draft all the time. It's a great 2-drop for a 3/3 token. Just sick. This card alone, if I get it in like a sealed event, can kind of determine what color. Oh, actually, this would be a great pack to get in a sealed event. Our second uncommon is Vitu Gauzy Guild Mage. This is a 2/2, but also for 4 mana it populates. This card has screwed me over when it's on the other side of the table so many times. And our rare is Carnival Hellsteed. 6-drop for a 5/4 with first strike and haste. And it has Unleashed. So you can drop it turn 6. You can have a 6/5 with first strike and haste. So it can be a game changer in a draft, but I tend to stay away from the cards that are that expensive. We've got a foil Golgari Decoy. I love this card for drafting because whenever he attacks, all creatures able to block Golgari Decoy have to. You can play it in a couple different ways. You can play it to just, let's say they have 10 life left and you've got enough creatures where you can basically sacrifice his life and to get the other 10 through. He's good in that. Or you can pump him with enchantments or instants and things like that to just wipe out some tokens and smaller creatures. You know, you giant growth him and the other person has, you know, 4 1/1 tokens out there. You wipe all 4 of them out. Even if he's the only card you have. So that's good. You can see I've been doing a lot of, if you've been following my channel, been doing a lot of sealed events, so I know what works for me, and so I'm able to add a little more value. Chorus of Might is something that is very draftable for me in a sealed event. I don't know about in a standard draft. Rakdos Shred Freak, another awesome card. Sundering Growth, great removal. Let's get to the uncommons. Skyline Predator, a 6-drop for a 3/4, but it has flash and it's flying. Zorius Key Rune. Zanakiv Locust, 3/3 for flyer. With the real advantage, this you'd think for a 3/3 flyer, it should really only be 4 mana at most, maybe 5, but it has that really cheap scavenge. So if you find a way to discard this too, you can drop a 3/3 on something for only 4 mana. And a rare is Lotleth Troll. I love this card in sealed for Golgari. 2-drop for a 2/1 trample, but it has discard a creature card, put a 1/1 counter on him. And he also has a 1 mana regenerate. I find that he's very effective, but I only put him in my deck if I'm willing to sacrifice creatures. If you find yourself in a race and you can't really afford to sacrifice creatures, I usually drop them out in the second, in between game 1 and 2, just because, you know, he's still a 2/1 for 2 mana, which is fine. But if you're looking for that extra juice, he's not as great. Launch Party. I've seen people just splash this card in along with Stab Wound. Very effective. Same with Grim Rouseabout. I love this card. Get him out in turn 2 and really be swinging for 2. Sunspire Griffin, very draftable card. We got the Selesnya Gilgate. So into the uncommon. Sphere of Safety. Heroes Reunion. You know, I always struggle with whether or not to put this in my deck. I mean, 2 mana for 7 life. It can be, I mean, if you have a slow deck, like if you're running Selesnya and you're trying to get some big beefy tokens out, this can be just the ticket to kind of buy you a few extra turns. Tablet of the Guilds, this is like gain 1 life, you pick 2 colors, gain 1 life. What's actually kind of nice, and I know it's a very noobish thing to say, I didn't even realize this, but when you cast it, if you pick green and white, for example, and you cast a dual color, you actually get 2 life instead of 1. I know you probably are like, well, duh, but I didn't think of that at first. So if you have a lot of dual color cards, this can be not too bad for 2-drop. Our rare is Rest in Peace. This is a 2-drop. When Rest in Peace enters the battlefield, exile all cards from all graveyards. It's an enchantment. So if you got somebody who's like doing Golgari and they're doing a lot of plucking out of or they're scavenging, things like that, Rest in Peace for 2-drop can basically end their day. Last pack. Aerial Predation, something that I always like to keep around in my sidebar in case I'm playing blue and they're crushing me with flyers. Courses of Chord too, I use that a lot. Stupid Stab Wound. It always seems like when I'm playing sealed events, everyone else has, like, I get screwed by Stab Wound way more than I screw people with it. What do you guys think? Civic Saber, Uncommons, Assassin Strike, 6-drop. It's destroy a target creature and its controller discards a card. I'm torn about this card because it's 6 mana and you could use like Trostani's Judgment or whatever it is for 5-drop for creature removal in white. Or there's, I mean, obviously much cheaper ones in blue and red. But what's kind of nice about it is if you think about when this is going to come in, turn 6 is the earliest, or turn 7. They probably don't have a ton of cards in their hand, and they're probably sitting on something that's pretty big. So to be able to force them to discard at that point, I can see how it's worth it. Risen Sanctuary, this is an 8/8 with Vigilance. Oh, I love this card. This card saved this box for me because I've been looking for these growing ranks. Obviously, I would say my favorite guild is Selesnya. If you run Selesnya, this card is amazing. It's just the beginning of your upkeep, populate. So I mean, every single turn you're dropping another token. It's unstoppable. I mean, if you have 2 of those out, you make for a really bad day for someone. So that is the Return to Ravnica holiday gift box. If you're looking for a gift idea for someone who loves Magic, this is it, man. At the $20 price point, it's perfect. If you're just want this sweet box and you're willing to basically pay $5 for the extras, it's a sweet buy for you too. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and we'll talk to you real soon.